Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the GTA Online series. And today we have a bit of a special one. We are gonna be buying yet another illicit business in Los Santos. Where it's not gonna be in Los Santos, but you'll see. But yeah, basically in this video we are gonna be buying our first hangar and we'll be taking on the air freight cargo missions. Now, there is a reason why I'm specifically buying this now, because currently, as of this week, the hangar sell missions are currently paying double money, which is very, very good. It is one of the most high paying businesses in the game, especially with the double money. So that is the reason why I'm buying it today. So once I do buy it, not only will I get my money back once I'm done with just one sell mission, I will also be able to make, I believe, a profit in it as well. I'm not sure how much this is going to cost, but let's find out, shall we? Okay, so now, as per usual with these buying videos, if you want to go for the best one in your personal game, I would recommend the cheapest one in Fort Zancudo, which would be this one for 2 million if you're on a budget. There's also these two down here, but I would very much urge you not to buy these if you're actually willing to do the air freight cargo missions, because 90% of the missions do spawn in the northern part of the map. So if you end up buying these, you're really making your life hell by doing so. But if you're just wanting to buy a hangar just to store planes and that's it, then sure, you could go with one of these. They are obviously significantly cheaper. It's just over $1 million each of them. But yeah, I will personally be going with the most expensive one for absolutely no reason at all. I guess I just like spending money for some reason. But yeah, $3.25 million for the most expensive one. And let's see with the customizations here. I guess I'll just go with a plain old white. I don't know. I don't usually like going too crazy with customizations and stuff like this. Like for example, this red, then this all yellow and black. I like to go plain and simple. I mean, I guess I could just go with the default one. I'll go with the all plain white. 320k for the lighting. So this is well, I don't even know where this is. Is this like above? Where is this lighting from? Yeah, I'm not too sure where that's from. I guess I'll go with the purple. I guess that's the coolest one. Floor graphics. Again, I'm pretty simplistic. Not gonna go with anything too wild here. Yeah, I guess I'll go with yeah, I'll go with this one. Kind of got the stars in there, kind of like the military. So I'll rock with that for 125k. Office furniture, we got standard, traditional. Wait, what's the? Oh, it's like more modernized for 195, and oh, this is like, well, I mean, this one literally says modern for 280k. So yeah, I'll definitely go with that one. The best looking office we can get. Living quarters, definitely for a spawn location. Obviously gonna go with a modern. And finally a workshop. This will allow us to customize and, well, yeah, just cause I was gonna say customize and store, but the hangar itself stores the aircraft. Yeah, this will allow us to customize our aircrafts if we ever buy them. But yeah, that is it. $5.58 million for this hangar. Like I said, we will not only be making that money back, we will also be making a decent profit in it as well. So yeah, definitely worth the investment. Purchase, and we got a free plane with it, which is not really useful. It is quite a shit plane if I'm being honest, but yeah. Set a waypoint, return to map, and we'll quickly check out this hangar. And yeah, I'll see you guys when I get there, I guess.
You bought the hangar! Woohoo! We're in business, baby! Wait, who's that? Someone's here. Get over here quick. Get to the hangar. I need to show you some things.
Okay, so We got our phone call from Ron. I just realized I forgot to visit the marker. 'Cause usually how I do it is there's like a marker on the map that gives you a bit of a thingy to go to. Like for example, this one here. This is to give you a intro, not really an intro, but like a kind of like a message being like, hey, from the person telling you to buy this business. I forgot to do the one for Ron. It was located here. He was supposed to just message me about the hangar if I visited. I completely forgot about that, but it's fine. It's not a big deal, like I said. It's just like you go to the marker and they just send you a message being like, "Hey, I'm Ron. Go buy this hangar." But yeah, that's. I just thought I'd mention that. But anyway, let us enter the hangar. I'm assuming we're probably gonna get a quick intro. Oh my God, that is loud! Holy moly! But yeah, we're probably gonna get a quick intro. So yeah, we'll take a look at that.
Yes, my friend, they're dead. Dead, and any nonsense from you, and you'll join them. I've got a space weapon from Russia. A Russian hacker space weapon. And I'm going to liquidize you, just like I did to your friends. Yes, liquidize. Ow! Hey, hi. Oh, you trying to kill me? Oh, God, no. Oh, you're my new partner. You bought into the place. You're late. What kept you? Yeah, well, it's too late. That bastard Trent. My best friend? Oh, he's supposed to protect me forever? Then he goes all Vinewood on me. He's too important for Ron now. But he's a guru. He's a lifestyle coach. I don't know what he is. I bet he's got abs. Oh, I am so alone. I just shot 2 government agents in the head. I mean, I hope they're government agents. I'm screwed. We're screwed. Where's that mechanic? Oh, I mean, that's the only reason I let them in. Because I thought it was gonna be him. Ooh, who's that?
Hey, boss!
Hey, boss! Oh, hey, boss, is that what I get? Well, you're getting a sandwich, I'm getting killed. These 2 people came to kill me. Not her. She's your new boss. Well, a co-boss with me. This is Charlie. He was in the Air Force. He was accused of a crime he didn't commit. Innocent mistake. Planes crash. He was the fall guy. You know how the deep state is. Charlie, get to work. Ignore the corpses. So, anyway, business is good and business is bad. Now that's a problem. On one hand, we've got more orders than we can possibly handle. And on the other, I'll be surprised if we're not killed in the next 48 hours. Come on, let me give you a tour. And I can deal with this mess while you get to work. It's really pretty obvious. Okay, now, this is the office where we, equal partners, we, you, senior partner, run the business. Now, this is the computer. It's very secure. We lose this, we're all dead men. This is where the jobs come through. Yeah? So you can check it out? Okay? Okay, let's move on. Up here is where you can sleep if you want to. It's very comfortable, and it's clean. It's pretty clean. I mean, it's been cleaned at least once. Come on. Now back here is where we store cargo. Now nothing too dodgy. Mostly untaxed cigarettes, stolen pharmaceuticals, and industrial chemicals. But we'll run pretty much anything. Now back there is where you can store any aircraft that you haven't left out here on the main floor. Got plenty of room. I think we can probably take all the planes we'd need. But then, I've never had more than one. And over there's where Charlie works. Hey, Charlie! Ah! You'll like Charlie. He's boring, but he's good. He can really make aircraft fly. That's not what I mean. I mean, he can make aircrafts fly better. You should try him out. His work is amazing. Give me a hand with these bodies. Oh, I better dump these at sea. Ah! Ooh! Then I got a little radio thing. but I'll be in touch. I am so glad you're here. You're the best friend I've had, and I mean that. Don't let me down!
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that was the intro. Now, well, I'm assuming we're gonna get more of an intro once I access this computer here, but yeah. That was our new friend Ron telling us about the air freight cargo. Oh, well, apparently we have to do a setup mission. I actually don't remember this.
Here we go. The maiden voyage of this new enterprise. Here's to new friends being better than old ones, old dogs learning new tricks, and this all being a computer simulation anyway. So who cares if we go to prison? The AI has already won. Our first target's a lost MC cargo shipment. Take out the guards and bring the plane to the hangar. Once there's some stock in the system, the app will go online.
Okay, yeah, so like I was saying, I didn't actually remember there being a setup mission for this, but I guess I'll quickly do this and I'll get back to you guys. I mean, it's pretty usual how these setup missions go. You just steal some sort of vehicle or some sort of box or something and deliver it back to the business. So I'll probably just skip through this, no need to see this. I'll get back to you guys once we have access to the actual business. So yeah, I'll see you guys later.
Welcome, business partner. This is Ron Jakowski. Damn. I shouldn't say my name. Note to self, edit that bit out. Okay, I prepared this recording to talk you through the basics of our new operation. You'll find all the information you need about stock levels and our holdings on the homepage here. Then, when you're ready to make an acquisition, you hit the source button. Now, you're able to choose what cargo we're hitting here. Now, the deep state doesn't like this. The shadow economy, it's taking tax money away from their pals, the globalist conglomerates. But they make some work harder than the rest. Poisonous, untaxed alcohol and tobacco is easier to go after than Big Pharma's worst enemy. The mind-focusing and totally harmless narcotic stimulants, for example. Once you've got some stock, we can look at making a sale. We're a market-driven business. There'll be good deals for what the buyers out there want at any given time. But the real edge comes when we unload a particular cargo in bulk to a big buyer. They tend to throw in a sweetener. That's it. Now, source some stock and hopefully the program I wrote will erase this audio file from your hard drive. If not, see you in court. Jury! I've got mental problems. I'm a fantasist. I'm running for president.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so we officially now have access to the free trade shipping code, aka the air freight cargo business. Now, as you heard, Mr. Ron said that if you acquire a certain number of one type of cargo, you do get a bit of a bonus. Now, sadly, due to my lack of ability to edit, I cannot provide a screenshot on you and what does that looks like, but I'll quickly explain it. So basically, for example, the narcotics, the chemicals, and the medical supplies are, I guess he said, like, are the harder ones to source, or like they're like worth more or something like that. But basically these three, if you source, let's say for example you source 50 out of 50 chemicals, you will get a 70% bonus money for selling 50 of just this. So same thing applies for medical and narcotics. These three have the same bonus. So you get a 35% bonus if you have 25 to 45 of these, but if you have 50, all 50 of either one, you will get a 70% bonus, which is by far definitely one of these I'll be going for. It is the highest paying one. However, if you decide to go for either this one here, the animal materials, the jewelry, or the art and antiques, the percentage is lower, but you also get the percentage at a lower cost. So for example, like I said, for these three up here, it is 25 crates is the minimum for you to get the first bonus, whereas these three, the animal, the art, and the jewelry, your first bonus will begin once you source 10 crates. You will get a 12% bonus if you source 10 of either one of these three categories. So yeah, and then it goes up to 24% bonus if you have either 20 to 25 crates, or a 36% bonus once you have 30 to 35 crates, 48% bonus if you have 40 to 45, and a 60% bonus if you have 50 of either one of those three. And then finally, the tobacco, alcohol, and the counterfeit goods is obviously the lowest bonus you could get. If you have 50 out of 50 of either one, you'll get a 50% increase. If you have 45 of either one, you will get a 45%. If you have 40, okay, I'm looking at like a spreadsheet here, and it seems like it's just based on how much you have is how much a percent you're gonna get. The minimum is 5, so if you have 5 crates of either one, you get a 5% bonus. So basically every 5 crate you get is a percent bonus, so you get 5% bonus for 5 crates, 10% bonus for 10 crates, and so on. So these are obviously the lowest paying ones if you want to count it as that. But yeah, so obviously, like I said, these three are the ones to go for, mainly for the double money. It'll be by far the highest paying. So yeah, I don't know if I probably won't go through with you guys of me sourcing all 50, but yeah, but as you can see as well with that setup mission, they actually gave us 3 random crates, which is actually not good, because like you can only have, so say for example I have 25 medical supplies and I want to source 50 narcotics, you would have to sell the 25 medical supplies in order to get the 50 narcotics. So you can only have 50 crates in total, I believe. So if you have 25 narcotics, you can only source 25 more of either one. So yeah, that is how it works. I may go through some of the missions, but yeah, actually I could just go through one right now. But really quickly, like I said, I'll probably go for the, well actually didn't we have one of the, yeah, we have chemicals, which is the one of the higher paying ones, which will give you the 70% bonus. So I will be doing that one as my main one. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it has been a couple of days, about like 3, maybe 4 days, I don't know, I lost track, but as you can see, I am currently sitting at 45 out of 50 stock in the narcotics, so which means we only have 5 more to go before we get to the max. As you can see here as well, I also currently have the 35% bonus, which you get from the 25 mark. But obviously we go in for the full-on 50%, or sorry, not 50, 70% bonus for getting all 50 in this category. So we only got 5 more to go, so I figured I might as well just include maybe 1 or 2 of the source missions, so yeah. But when you are sourcing, by the way, you always want to make sure and pick the land option. Picking the air option is basically like, it's a bit longer. Some of them are much longer, to be honest, because like so there's some of them that requires you to follow a plane, and some of them that requires you to destroy aircraft high up in the sky, which is a lot more tedious than the land missions they added. So you always want to make sure and pick land when doing source missions.
You ready? Okay. We're trying to stay one step ahead of some rival smugglers in the area. I'm thinking a little break-in, possibly some shooting, then we steal their stuff. Sound good? I mean, why alter a winning formula?
Okay, so as you can see, we have to go all the way into the city. Now, there is 2 possible spawn locations when you get this mission. You can either get this one, or you can get the one that spawns just right over there in Vinewood Hills, which is possibly the best mission you can get. It is definitely the fastest one if you get that spawn location, but unfortunately we we got the bad end of the stick here. But either way, as long as you have an oppressor or some sort of flying vehicle, I would also recommend having a sparrow that comes with your Kosatka. That also works as well. They are definitely the most efficient way to do these. But yeah, I'll make my way to this location and continue on from there.
So I did a bit of reconnaissance earlier, and unless you have something small enough to make it under the shutter door, we're gonna have to open it. So I did a little more digging and found it's connected to a generator.
Okay, so when you get to this location, you're looking for literally this thing right here. This is what you're looking for, is that little box. And you just gotta shoot it. Whether it's with a missile or a gun, you just shoot it. Boom, just like that. And the door will open over here. Now I just realized, by the way, I said there were 2 possible spawn locations. There is actually 3. I forgot that this location was one of them, but you have this location, the one I mentioned earlier, and it could also spawn down here somewhere, down by this little area. But yeah. The mission is that easy, by the way. Literally, you just, when you get that mission, you just look for the little shutter box, or the generator, I mean, and you just, you just destroy it with whatever you have, a gun, your missiles, explosives, whatever. And open the door, you just pick up the box, and you're on your way, just like that. Easy like that. And that is just a Swords mission done. Oh, and I guess let me mention this in case you did not know. So as you saw here, I am currently only transporting 1 piece of cargo. That is because the missions always spawn 1 cargo when you're doing it solo. If you have players in your CEO, so say for example, if I were to have 2 other friends helping me with this mission, if I were to start this mission with 2 other players in my CEO or MC, presidency or whatever it's called, the mission will spawn that amount of crates. So if there's 3 of us, the mission will spawn 3 crates. If there's 2 of us, it'll spawn 2. I don't actually know what the max number is. I remember there was a time I helped someone, me, and I believe there was like 3 others, so there were 4 of us in total. And I believe there were 4 crates. So I don't know what the max is, but yeah, that is just something to note. Just thought I'd mention that.
So this should be easy. I have Rooster out bringing back some cargo for us. Go meet his plane at Sandy Shores and help him with the delivery.
Okay, so this is yet another easy mission here. This one, if you get that phone call, there will always be just 1 location you have to go to. Now, once I get to this location, I'll describe as to what takes place from there on. So yeah, I'll see you guys once I get there.
Crazy bird to Buckethead! Crazy bird to Buckethead! We have a big fat deuce of a problem, people. I got hit by a bunch of bogeys just as I was on the final mile. Think I made good. Got ejected with the cargo rolling down with my bird. Reckon you want to get to it before the bad guys do. Transponder signal should still be accurate.
Shit! Someone's after us! We gotta get down there!
Okay, so as you saw there, we got that distress signal from our friend Rooster. Now, a very easy way to identify where the crash site is, there's only 3 locations. As you can see, there's one here, I believe the other one is around here, and the final one will actually be just near the airport, right around here. Now, you'll notice that I was going in this direction specifically already before the marker even came up. That is because you can see this helicopter up in the air here, if you look from a distance, you can slightly notice the little silhouette of the chopper, which is where it is an enemy chopper where the crash site is. So it is something that can help if you have good eyes and you can actually make it out. I'll probably put an arrow in the editing showing it from the distance what it looks like, but that is how you identify it immediately without having to wait for the phone call to finish. So yeah. And as for the cargo, there will just be a little circle. You just gotta search the circle. It's quite easy to recognize, as you can see. I already saw it. It literally is a flashing, like it flashes. You saw it. You can see it from the distance there. This mission, I will say, okay, yeah, he's just telling us the cops are gonna be after us, but this mission is actually significantly easier in the night because not only is the helicopter easier to spot, but you can actually see the crate glowing in the dark much easier. So yeah, just something to note there. And yeah, that mission is that easy as well. Like I said, these source missions are very easy. There is one particular mission that can be hard. I'm curious to see if we will get it before we finish stalking, but yeah. All of the missions for these, once you select the land option, are quite easy. But yeah, I'll see you guys once I make it back there. Oh, wow, what a lag. Okay, there you go. Lost the cops. Just gotta deliver it now. One thing to note as well, if you are someone who owns one of the hangars in Fort Zancudo, whenever you're doing that mission to lose the cops, I would highly suggest do not enter the radius of the Fort Zancudo if you still have the cops on you, because the army people here, they will detect you and they will not show up on the map, but they will detect you and will trigger the wanted level again. So do keep that in mind if you're someone who owns a Fort Zancudo hangar. Jesus Christ, my English, man, sometimes. But yeah, just keep that in mind. If you get this mission, try to wait around here if you haven't lost the cops already. Just don't enter the radius, and yeah. Okay, one more quirk of the hangar business. As you can see, we have this guy right here, which, as you can see, if I can speak to him, I can send him out to source cargo on his own for 25 grand. His icon is located, as you can see, on the mini-map with that little stick figure there. But yeah, okay, let me move away so he stopped talking. But yeah, he can automatically source cargo if you send him out. And yeah, currently he also has bonuses going for him. There are two bonuses for him actually. One of them being, if you send him out to source cargo, he will not source one crate. Instead, he will source 2 crates. And the other bonus is not only that, he will also source them in half the amount of time, which will be roughly around half an hour. So his usual time, I believe, is like an in-game day, which is 48 minutes, pretty much like an hour. And yeah, now personally I do not like using him for one particular reason, and that is because of the fact that you can't choose what crates he gets. So that is right, if you send him out, he will randomly bring back one of the 8 possible crates there are. I believe there is 8, right? However many crates there are, he will bring them back randomly. So I was using him early on when I just started doing them, but it became a bit of a nuisance because whenever I would send him out to get crates, he would always bring back literally any of the ones except the one I'm trying to get. So yeah, like he would get like 2 of the medical supplies, and then he'll get 2 counter figures, and then he'll get the 2 jewelries, and then it will be a complete nuisance because then I have to go and do individual cell missions for each of these to get rid of them to make space so that I can continue sourcing my main narcotic one that I'm trying to get. So it's up to you if you want to use them. If you're sourcing crates randomly yourself and you don't care about the bonus, then sure, he can be useful. But if you're like me and you're trying to go for that one set bonus, I would strongly suggest do not using him, because the chances of him actually bringing back the crate that you want is literally a, like, what is it, like a 10% chance? Well, how many is there? There is 8. So yeah, it's like roughly a 10% chance that he will actually bring back the one you want. But yeah, and also there is a cooldown. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but yeah.
Okay, here's the deal. Thanks to my intelligence and foresight, I've got tabs on a salvage crew scouring the ocean floor for a smuggler boat that just went down. Apparently, they're on this massive barge using magnets to search for any highly valuable goods that were on board the wreck. I got a rough idea of where they might be working, so head over there and let's figure out how to steal their sunken treasure.
Okay, so I am actually glad we got this mission. This is actually the mission I was referring to as the only mission that is considered bad. Now, personally, because of the way I'm playing, because I'm only trying to get one crate, I will not be skipping this mission. There is a way to skip it, or not necessarily skip it, but just cancel it and retry again so you can actually get one of the easy ones. But yeah, I guess if you want to not do the mission, by the way, all you have to do is set your spawn location to the hangar, and if you don't like the mission you got, just switch lobbies, go back to an invite only or a public, up to you. It will cancel the mission and there will be no cooldown, so it's basically a way to say like, nope, if you don't want to do that mission, just do that. But yeah, now there are 3 spawn locations for this. One is obviously here in Paleto Bay, the other one is in the Sandy Shores Alamo Sea, and the final one is all the way down very south of the map, down at the docks. It'll say El Biro Heights on the objective. So yeah, like I said, the reason I'm doing this is because I don't mind it too much. It doesn't take as long as like some of the other missions. You basically, oh my god, that is loud. But yeah, you just gotta go to here, there'll be a barge. You destroy these little enemies. Well, honestly, you don't even need to like kill anyone. You can just come down here, and there will be this little switch right here. Just activate that switch. I guess I should still kill some of these guys, so they don't end up killing me. Oh my god, that guy got some ducking skills, man. Yeah, once you do that, you jump in this little sub right here and you pick up the cargo. Now, like I said, most people don't actually do this mission. They usually just skip it. But like I said, I personally do it because I'm only trying to get one type of crate, and like I said, it doesn't take as long as some of the other missions. Now, obviously, if you do get the one that says El Biro Heights, you absolutely want to skip that one, because that one is so far away. It literally will take you like almost 10, maybe even 15 minutes to do. Like, I've never even done that one just because of how far it is, so yeah. But if I get the one in the Alamo Sea or this one, I actually do it because it's not that far. So yeah. Okay, now if you do decide to do this mission, once you actually deliver the cargo to the truck with the submarine, the best thing you can do here is this right here. Just blow up the truck with your missiles or your rockets, whatever explosive you have, and the box will just come out here, and you can just pick it up and you can just fly it over to the hangar. Now, like I said, most people do tend to skip this mission because of how tedious it is. It's up to you. Like I said, you definitely do not want to do the one when it spawns in El Biro Heights, because that is extremely far away. It's literally on the other side of the map. But if you do decide to do like me, like I do the Paleto Bay and the Alamo Sea one, that is the most efficient way to do it. You just destroy the truck and it'll just pop out the crate. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Now, there was one mission I did not include here. I'll quickly say or explain it. It's basically a mission where you have to go get a truck trailer. Now basically that one, he will tell you need to steal a truck to get there. You don't. You basically do the same thing you did like with the submarine mission, where you go to the objective marker and you simply just use your oppressor missiles or your sparrow missiles or whatever explosives you have, and you just find the trailer in the little like, you know, group where they tell you to search, and you just blow it up and it'll do the same thing. It'll pop out just a little crate and you can just pick it up and deliver it here. So yeah, I didn't include it because I didn't want the video to be too long, as per usual, like I always say. But yeah, as you can see, we are in a public lobby. We are ready to sell. I have my 50 out of 50 crates. And now this is a very important, by the way, because we are talking hours of work and dedication we put into sourcing these. So you want to play this as safe as you possibly can. So as you can see, I'm looking at the map here. I'm trying to inspect and see what is going on with the players in here, if they're aggressive, if they're griefing people. And from what I can tell, it's not too bad. The only chaos I can see happening is whoa, wait, where did they go? I was gonna say the only chaos I could see happening was with, oh, here they are. These two guys were in Deluxos over here fighting, but other than that, everyone else in the lobby seems to be fairly calm with each other. Yeah, as you can see, the purple guy and that one guy seems to be killing each other. But yeah, I am gonna do the cell mission here. One thing to note as well, if you are in the middle of a cell mission and it looks like someone is trying to grief you, if you quickly switch lobbies and jump into an invite-only lobby, it'll not only prevent the person from destroying everything you have, you will spawn back in your hangar, but you will lose 5 crates in return. I believe it is 5, which is much more like significant rather than losing everything you have. So yeah, that is something to note. If it looks like you're about to get griefed and you don't have anyone defending you, or you don't have a way to defend yourself, just switch lobbies as quickly as you can, go into an invite lobby, and you will recover your cargo. Obviously, like I said, you will only lose 5 crates. Now then, oh, not source, go to sell. As you can see, this is it here, 50 out of 50, 70% bonus, $5.1 million worth of stuff. And also you will get a high demand bonus for selling in a public lobby. So let us go for this. Larger sales may require multiple vehicles. Now, when you're doing sell missions for very large stocks such as this, again, you always want to select the land option. The land option will secure and guarantee you 1 sell vehicle always, I believe. If you go with air, there is a possibility you could get like a bunch of sell vehicles, which you will obviously need help from other players. So always go for the land option. Okay, yeah, no need to listen to that phone call. So as you can see, 1 delivery vehicle. If you get an off-road vehicle to drive, you just gotta go to some different locations. Now, hopefully, we don't have to go in the city. Let us see. Okay, yeah, I can work with this. In this lobby, we have 29 players. Make sure you're always keeping an eye on that freaking mini-map. Okay, that is 1 out of 5 done. So far, no players seem to be coming in my direction. I do see a jet on the map. Hopefully he doesn't come our way. Now you can use the ghost organization if you're in a CEO. You can go to abilities here and ghost organization. It will hide both you and your cargo from the map for a certain amount of time. So yeah, in case you want to play it safe, you can do that. It does cost a bit of money, obviously. Okay, so I sort of panicked there. I activated Ghost Organization because I do see a jet aiming to my direction. He's not really close by, but I am just playing it safe just for now. Like I said, man, this is literally hours of work here. This took multiple days of grinding to get to this. So having a player just come along and be a douchebag and just destroy everything is a real shame, man, if that happens. So yeah, final location. We are so close, man, come on. We have a minute and a half off the radar. And I am stressing right now, come on. I'm not even gonna pause to look at where the location is. Sadly, I can't use the interaction menu for that, but I know it's somewhere in the city. Actually, you know what, let me just take a look. Oh, actually it's not too bad, you know, I could just cut across. We have 60 seconds off the radar, come on baby. Come on, little off-road vehicle, you can make this in time. I don't want anyone coming after me already this late into this. Oh, I can't see. I do have NPCs chasing me, but I mean, it's not a big deal really. Can just heal up a bit. Come on, 30 seconds. Oh my god, all these damn jumps. We are so close, man. 20 seconds of off the radar. I mean, I think we should still be fine, even if it runs out. Five seconds. Oh no, don't crash. Okay, we are on the radar, but I think we've made it just in time. Deliver. Now we just gotta leave the area and we are done, baby. Come on. Get me the heck out of here. I do not want to be here, man. Any players? Nope. Doesn't seem there's any players coming after us. Get me out of this damn city, man. I mean, even if we die now, we should be fine, because we already delivered everything. And there we go. $5.7 million sold. Now, I was hoping the high demand bonus would be a little bit bigger than that, because the overall value of what we sold was $5.1 million, and we only got like 600k extra, which is kind of surprising. I thought it would have been a bit more than that. But I mean, we did it. We got so lucky, man. We genuinely got so lucky. Literally, all the mission was literally just next to the hangar. We got them lined up in a row here. Boom, 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 and then the final one was a bit tedious down here. I'm so glad we didn't have to go into the city. But yeah, let me bank this. Okay, yeah. Thanks, Ron. Thanks. Let me bank this cash immediately and get this in the bank, man. But yeah, I mean, that is the hangar in action, ladies and gentlemen. That is the hangar. Like I said, double money, so it was more than worth the effort. Now, typically I don't use this business, like outside of the double money, because I just think it's way too time consuming, and the time and money ratio, it's not all that great. You just basically cut the money in half what we just made, and that's how much you would make on a normal basis. So it'll be roughly around $2.5 million. And like I said, that was literally hours of work. Like I said, this current video is being recorded, or this current part of the video is being recorded about 2 or 3 days after when I got the cutscene or first buying the hangar. So yeah, it is multiple days of work, and I could not risk having that go away. I could have played it even more safe. Like, for example, I could have like checked the players to see if anyone was like, you know, any of the mental state of players were extremely high. Like if you go here, you can see the mental state depicts on how often they kill other players. Like, it doesn't seem like anyone is too crazy here. But yeah, that is an extra step you can take. This one has a tiny bit, but it's not that bad. This guy seems to be the problem setter here, and everyone else, so this guy as well. Well, this was one of the people I saw killing other people, so it makes sense. Yeah, it is an extra step you can take if you want to play it even extra safe. And like I said, if you do feel like someone is going to be a threat to you in the lobby, you can activate the ghost organization, which can hide you for a certain amount of time. And of course, if you are getting grief, like I said before, and you know you can't defend yourself, just switch lobbies. It'll save you all of your crates except 5. You will just lose 5. But like I said, it's better just to lose 5 crates than losing every single one of them. You literally will lose all of it if you did get it destroyed. So yeah, like I said, be careful out there, ladies and gentlemen. If you're doing these hell missions, you know there are those douchebags out there in their oppressors and deluxos. So yeah, good luck for those of you who haven't done your missions yet. Yeah, I got my 5 mil. We're currently, like I said, we managed to make the money back. I thought we would, like I said, I thought we would have made more, but I mean, it is what it is. We made the money back from what we spent on the hangar, which is good enough for me. We're back to basically $10 million, and yes. So, I guess that will do it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you enjoy what you see here, and I will see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.